Previously on the Novympia channel.
Oh,
And coming up,
Did you buy those eyebrows on sale?
I find you very rude. The Novympia channel is made possible by our gorgeous patrons who get access to the most unappealing crap you'll find anywhere on the whole internet.
cue the snafu! Take a seat and let us commence with a brand new round of mean comments.
Not your best.
Does that technically rhyme? Can
Not
you
your
rhyme?
best. It's a half rhyme, is it not? Commence and commence.
Why don't you just blow it out your ditty bag?
Can you rhyme the same word with the same word?
Not in my books.
Oh, okay. Like, was it Blue Hydrangea that just rhymed home
with home.
Who was she up against? Who the fuck was she up against? You'd feel like shit, wouldn't you?
We are here.
Oh, hello.
With another mean comments
Mean
video.
comments, yes, that's right.
We haven't done one of these for a little while. I think the last one was maybe a few months ago.
Do you know when I think the last one was? When my eye was all red and gammy. I seem to remember. Do you remember my eye was red randomly for
Yeah,
no
for a
reason?
long time.
What was that about?
Olympia's wig is so good today that Nova's looks shite in comparison. Love you both though. Also, my hair in that is so good. It's so nice.
Okay, mean comments, hit me.
Take yourself back to
Okay.
the Amsterdam vlog.
Oh, that was a while ago. Okay.
Johnny Notty says, Nova's green and purple hair. What the hell was he thinking? Just vile.
How could you do this to me?
Vile is such a strong word though, isn't it?
The funny thing about that hair, I really liked that hair. The funny thing about that was that the green was so neon. We'd had like pictures in the dungeons and it was like a green screen and half of my hair
disappeared.
was like keyed out.
Just vile. What was this person's name? Johnny?
Johnny Notty.
Imagine Johnny. Now, Johnny, listen, if you're watching this, Johnny, now I just hope you've
fallen down a well.
I don't know, whatever happened to you on that day to make you so angry and embittered has sort of, gone away and was born ceaselessly into the past. F. Scott Fitzgerald. And that now you're a much lighter, brighter, happier person. Because imagine going on someone's video and being like, your hair is vile.
What have you done?
It's just a bit much, isn't it?
I didn't like your hair either, to be fair.
We've got a double one next. This is the
my
same
God.
person that's left 2 comments on 2 different videos.
The same person?
I've only just realised this now.
Oh my God.
So the first one
Here we go.
is,
I sort of
this is an old video. This is Novympia's 10-minute makeup challenge. Before the wigs, Olympia looked better and prettier. After wigs, Nova nudged ahead.
That's not really mean. What was 10-minute makeup challenge? I don't even know what that is.
That was when we did our makeup in 10 minutes.
I mean, funnily enough, I had got that from the title, but I don't remember doing it.
But they also said in our Fall Guys video, Olympia, I love the eyeshadow, but your nose reminds me of the penguin on Batman. Sorry, love.
Shut up, Nicole Scherzinger.
How old is that video? It probably did look like
Long
the
time
penguin.
ago,
If
yeah.
it doesn't look like that now, why would you care? It doesn't make any fucking sense, does it?
Doesn't make any sense, does it?
I don't know what video this is from.
Oh, here we go.
Let's be honest, it looks the same to the old setup. Olymp's wig looks like it's about to fall off, and Nova looks like Barbie threw up on her.
So we must have had a new setup.
Of some description.
So like a new camera or something, and this person
This
was
is
not.
from September.
They weren't feeling it at all. Do you know, my hairs are always so fucking... Look at this. That's
we-
not going anywhere.
Should we look at some parodies?
People have been mean on my parodies.
Should we look at the Naomi John parody? There's a couple of comments on there.
It's funny, isn't it? I feel like she would be one of those people where you just know there's an army of fans that are ready to
And rightly so.
attack
Oh, not
you.
to attack. I mean, like, she
Yeah.
has like a big fan
Go on then.
base.
Oh no, go on.
So this is from Trinity Jones 6983.
Go on.
This shit not funny.
No, but that's fair though. I think it's a fair comment.
No, she really is a slag though.
Hello DC6HZ says, people still do parodies of others in 2023? Weird and not funny at all.
First of all, it is funny. Grow the fuck up. Oh, you know that shit's funny. Funny.
There's quite a few on the
I
Ina
don't-
Garten parody.
I don't. Oh, we'll get to that in a second. Yeah, but you know the kind of people that get angry and defensive of Ina Garten is like those TikTok moms.
She just bleached her asshole.
It's hard to know sometimes with the parodies in particular. I'm sure I've said this before. If people are coming from the point of view of this is mean, or if they're just like people are still doing this. Oh, it's so lame. Because if people still think that they're mean, then I can't be held responsible responsible for like giving you a sense of humor. Like
Yeah.
people just don't get it, do they?
Also, like,
Eat.
why have you clicked on this video? It says
You
in the
clicked
title
on it.
what it is. If you don't
yeah.
want to watch it, then don't watch it.
Yeah,
It's not like
true.
we've catfished you into something else.
Yeah, good. Well, it's not catfishing.
So Ina Garten, there's a few comments here.
Come on then.
Was I supposed to laugh? Why people make fool of him/herself? Don't they have any identity of their own? Pathetic.
Well, that doesn't even make sense. I don't know what they're trying to say. What are they trying to say on that? I don't know what that means.
Get a real job.
Get a job!
That's an excellent one. I love
That
that.
is so fair to middling, I can't even tell you,
Get a
Debs.
real job.
What was her name? Debs. Debs, I'd like to see your CV, please. What the fuck do you do, Debs?
Pat Barajas 1887 says,
Nice.
"You people who are enjoying this, you are just plain mean. If you don't like Ina, go hang out with your other mean friends. The mentality of people today is usually shocking and quite disappointing. If you took the tiny drop of effort and creativity did you have used on this spoof, well, who knows what she might never accomplish."
Yeah, that's, first of all, just
The literacy,
dog
though,
shit.
is really
What-
not very good,
I mean,
is it? Like, it's not.
if you
really
can understand the
written
point, the
very well.
literacy, it doesn't really bother me. If you can understand the point, like, I cannot be held responsible for giving someone
A good swipe of shite.
2 fucking brain cells to realise that it is not mean-spirited. That is not on me. Pat, darling. I just feel bad for Pat. Like, how do you navigate the world?
His bright red friend.
Like, just not understanding shit like that. It's just like, and then they go on their high horse and, what is it? Go and use my creativity for something else.
Yeah.
I'm really proud of that.
Daisy's mommy 1104. What is seriously wrong with you? She is an amazing chef. And for
See?
you to make this stupid video making Rena Garten look this way is completely disrespectful. Can you seriously need to grow up?
Rena Garten.
Can you seriously need to grow up?
So someone sent me a message. I don't know if I've ever said this. I don't care. I shouldn't have to. But someone sent me a message and they told me that they are Ina Garten's personal assistant and that they watched it together and that she loved it. So it's, again, like people that are overly defensive of people who don't give a shit about it. Like, I don't know why people take that on themselves.
Also, I think we've
Got that clip.
heard through like mutual people that Countess Luanda Lesseps, who was friends with Ina, also really enjoyed the parody.
she put
like
it in
she-
her story.
Oh
Like,
yes, that was right. Yes,
I
yes.
don't-
So, like, if people in her immediate social group liked it, I don't think they would be sharing
people
things
just
like that
don't
if
get
it
it.
wasn't. You know what I mean?
Why would someone take that on themselves and cause themselves like the mental anguish of having to defend something which is just does not need to be defended?
And that's the bottom line.
John McClane parody.
Rush.
Katrine1625 says no. Full stop. Bad.
God,
Full stop.
that was like 10 years ago. Move on. Someone said it was bad.
Yeah.
It was actually really fucking good.
Nope.
Oh, okay. What video is this on?
This is the Grim Tour 3. So this is the most recent one, isn't it?
Yeah. First of all, which is an excellent piece of cinema.
So Jetpack Flame says, "My goodness, you all look bloated, stanky, and worse for wear in this one. I recommend a month of juice fasting and early nights."
Oh my god! Wait, bloated.
I mean, I understand that directed at Shah, but you all, I know you're not talking about me.
I meant you as well.
Absolutely not.
Mr. and Mrs. Massive Fatty.
Wait, what is it? Bloated.
Bloated, stanky, and worse for wear.
If you think for 1 second that I'm not going to have a t-shirt printed that says bloated, stanky, and worse for wear, and I'm going to wear it all the time, you're out of your fucking mind. First of all, bloated, stanky, worse for wear. They said that about you specifically. I wonder if they would have said that if Charmaine wasn't with us.
I'm very financially embarrassed.
Yeah, you should.
I'm going to use that. Financially embarrassed.
Maybe Charmaine's presence alerted them to the fact that we're all a bit bloaty, bloaty?
Bloaty head.
I love that comment so much.
Oh, where do you even start with this one? This was on our British snacks video.
Okay.
Okay. And this is clearly from an American.
Oh, okay.
This is
Oh.
C-Spat1.
Okay.
Do you remember we
Oh.
had a little conversation about like what a crumpet is and how it's different to like a biscuit or a scone? Like in Americans have biscuits and like it's similar to scones.
Oh,
but there was
yeah.
that whole like, is it an English muffin or like?
Sure,
There was
okay.
that conversation.
Yeah.
You Americans misuse the word terribly. God, you misuse the word. God, you've got no idea. You have no idea what biscuit is.
I think they might have missed it.
Saying we misuse the word biscuit and we don't have a culture of our own is so off. Just because your food sucks and it made you all sour and grumpy, there is no need to get hateful. I'm out. I loved you both before all the nastiness you poured out, and I was also trying to ignore your mic banging and clanging every time you moved. I find you very rude.
Do you know what's so weird about that, though? That sounds like someone that watched us for a while.
Yeah.
And then
all of a sudden, like, we were making jokes about, like, crappy American food.
Tuesday guy.
While slagging off our own foods.
These arguments and these...
C-SPAT, unless you personally invented the baked goods, and even then, I don't care, darling. If you're gonna go, then so long.
Bye, sweetheart.
Farewell.
Goodbye. Conversations, you see it on fucking Twitter.
Humour.
People
I'm not happy.
argue about what like a bread roll is called, whether pineapple should be on pizza, the spelling of a word in America, like the word colour. You guys spell it wrong. No one fucking is really having that argument.
No one cares.
They're not real arguments. It's just a bit of fluff because no one is right and wrong. Like everyone just does their own shit. No one cares. To be that blindly nationalist is so bizarre to me. We got a loaf of bread in America and it was like a big huge donut. It was so sweet.
In your country, people fuck snow.
There's a couple of comments here now that have like a theme linking the two of them. They're by different people on different videos, but
I wonder if
very
like
themed.
if you're new to the channel and you're just sort of like clicking on this and you've not seen our previous mean comments videos, I don't know, maybe you kind of got the vibe by now, but like this just does not phase either one. You might as well just be like, your comment might as well be a fart in the wind.
Seems to me you live your life like a
fart in the wind.
I just think it's interesting to highlight them because they are a very, very minute number in the grand scheme of things. But sometimes you'll just tell like friends, like, oh, I had this comment, and they just don't believe you. Like people don't believe that like people post this stuff on the internet. Bloated, stanky, and worse for wear.
I don't believe you. Yes, you do.
I find it
is quite unbelievable.
I find it depressing, not for the fact that someone is saying something mean about us, the fact that they think that this is a worthwhile thing to do in their life.
They've typed that out, they've pressed enter, they've sat back and they've gone,
I am a woman of my own destiny.
Do you know what?
Yeah.
I've done something there. I've really done something. It's depressing, like the state of humanity. And I'm not suggesting that we are above criticism. Of course not.
No.
If something is like worthwhile, you have a point. But trying to say that we're like anti-American because she made a joke about a biscuit. It's just like, oh my God, I don't. But then I always think,
you know what you can do with my biscuit is you can kiss it.
Ivy Levan. Half the time, you never know if they're kids. That's something I think about a lot.
You'll enjoy these next two.
Oh, go on then.
Again, on the same video, the British Snacks video.
Okay.
Ah, yes. Another video of Nova being a pretentious twat.
Tell them they're wrong.
You fucking can't.
What was we have to watch this video back again. What could that possibly be in reference to?
I don't watch our shit back. Nova and I will watch our videos like to check there's no errors before we post them. I'm not in the spirit of going back to watch videos, which I bet some people do watch their own shit back.
Hi guys.
You can sometimes say things which... pretentious is the word, Nova.
This is now like a bit Inception, but it's the same theme because this was left on another mean comments video.
But did they leave it there to feature in the next one?
I don't think so.
I think people do that sometimes.
So Neon Unicorn 4321 says, Nova is a know-it-all. She'd be the insufferable person people tolerate because they really come around for Olympia, lol. She's just great. Olympia carries the channel, I think.
Or, now that is mean.
Do you know what I have to say to you, Neon Unicorn?
You're right. Oh, no, that, yeah. Well, no it all. You've received that note a few times.
Yeah.
What do you think about that? I couldn't possibly say, because I
couldn't possibly care less.
I'm immune to it now, so I don't know if you are or not.
Oh, I think you do.
This is on a mean comments video, so I don't really know what this is in reference to.
No, at all.
She'd be the insufferable person people tolerate because they really come around for Olympia. If I was that insufferable, do you think Olympia would be with me for over a decade? Like, I just don't... Why are we not thinking... The logic here isn't tracking.
I feel like
not working.
There is a part of our group that is so
Racist.
aware of Nova offering an opinion that it becomes kind of amusing.
Yeah.
It's not annoying. It's like expected that she will pipe up and say something. And I find that slightly endearing that she always has to say something. Sometimes you just sort of like, I'll like look at Shara and just sort of have a knowing look that like she's gone on like a soapbox moment.
My little girl's name is Snow.
Olympia carries the channel.
I mean, you know, my back does hurt a bit.
There's going to be a few Eurovision ones now coming up eventually.
See, these are all going to be people angry. Do you know what we learned about the Eurovision videos? We were talking about this with Rolly and Lux. If we didn't like the song, that's when the hate rolls in.
This has nothing to do with the song.
Oh, go on then.
Also, this one is like totally fair.
Oh.
This is on the Aiko pedestal reaction video.
Yeah, that was rough.
Madonko says,
Badonky.
did you buy those eyebrows on sale? And that's totally fair.
Whose your eyebrows sometimes are a bit suspicious.
I think both. My eyebrows were
mine look great.
particularly
Mine look
dark in that video. And I think this might have been when you first had the sticker. Like, they're very straight there.
No, I've been using those for ages.
But they're very, very horizontal, your brows there. And mine are very dark. So they are a pair of suspicious brows on both of us.
I think my brows look great.
How can you say that?
This is on the Sylvester Belt Luke Telk reaction.
Because I didn't have a great reaction to that.
This, like, two elderly piggy queens arguing with each other. Sometimes I was confused if you wear only queens or drama queens. And this is not a song review. It is more like an eyebrow competition. 12 points for the red one.
Were you the red one? Oh no, I was. Well, the thing is, like, if one of us had regular eyebrows, it might make it look less obvious. But the fact that we both have fake eyebrows,
and in very different ways, I think they both point out, like,
I see you're curious too, Jeff.
We're not blending in with each other, are we?
No. I think if someone is obviously English isn't their first language. I imagine this is probably a Lithuanian person.
Yeah, quite possibly.
So sometimes the language, you take it with a pinch of salt. They might not mean to be as harsh as they're coming across. But what's that opening line?
There's emojis in there as well. This, like, two elderly piggy queens, and there's, like, snout emojis. So I think we were understanding the tone correctly.
Badonky.
But again, to suggest that we're elderly, clearly that's the teenager or a kid, don't you think?
This must have been like, we must have been really due a little Botox appointment if they think that we were elderly.
I'm not someone that gives a shit about age, really, but like, to suggest that 30 is like over the hill.
You ancient bitch.
I think obviously that's like a kid. It has to be.
Well, they're not going to know our ages from just that one video, are they?
Well, no, but I think I look fucking great. You can suck my arsehole.
Nope.
This is on the Poland Luna Vitawa reaction video.
Okay.
Annoyingly pretentious reaction.
Pretentious again. I'd like more specificity. Who's pretentious? Do you know what's so weird? This whole Eurovision season has been wild. I have blocked so many people who clearly go on Twitter, spout out this garbage. Look at the big issue, the big picture. There's a lot of stuff surrounding Eurovision. Getting into these little arguments with people is just so embarrassing to me. I can't be doing with it.
Who did we do blind reactions to? I think this is probably the Netherlands.
I think people honestly come to a reaction because they want their own opinion validated. And if they don't get it, they lash out. So by talking about if a song has a chance to qualify or not, rather than just going like, this is amazing, I love it, Like, what do you want from a reaction? You can't.
So I think this was on the Netherlands reaction.
Oh no.
And this is from Luke Venendaal.
Oh, no.
Oh yeah, that's a Dutch sounding name.
This is an angry Dutch person, isn't it?
I love God.
This channel is an absolute joke. Tasteless, superficial / unprofessional reaction. Lazy / not intelligent enough to appreciate different genres of music and really listen to the meaning of a song. Only labeling a book by its cover. Some people just ain't worthy of good music. I did reply to this one.
What did you put? Nova will reply sometimes. I don't bother.
Some people can't grasp the concept of a blind reaction and sharing a first impression with the skull emoji. Grow up.
We came from this all the time, didn't we? South Africa. Is that we're not going to put a huge amount of research into something when it's a blind reaction, because the whole point of this is that it's going to be entered into a competition where people aren't doing that.
Trying to approach it from the point of view of your average casual listener.
Like Noah, I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Who probably isn't going to be putting subtitles on. They're likely not going to. And it's probably the first time they're ever listening or watching this song. So it is really important that actually you're getting what you want to get across, like, instantly.
Yeah, it's dumb. I feel like if someone really likes a song, they might then go and research it afterwards. But most people will just be like, oh, that's not it.
You wanna play
Nope.
With regards to the Dutch one in particular, you see again these people having arguments about like it's the biggest thing in the Netherlands ever.
Okay, you can't vote for yourself though.
Great,
So
great. You're not looking at it
Power to you.
objectively. You got to step back and look at the whole thing. Like it's just, I'm so bored. Okay.
this is on Austria. Colleen, we will rave.
Okay, we liked that one though.
Noah Norton says the guy on the right is annoying.
I'm the one on the right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, all right. I mean, I'm not going to argue with you because yeah, I get that.
This is
You can't like everyone.
on Yolanda Grito. Miguel Caldera 2414 says the guy on the right is a bit intellectual limited. Isn't it? A bit intellectual limited.
Oh, I didn't like the staging on that one.
No, you didn't like the
I
stage.
didn't like the stage.
You like the song?
Yeah, Intellectual Limited. That sounds like a company, doesn't it? I'd like to know what though specifically. Lace, I think, is just there's something really tricky about lace. I think it looks cheap. I think it's like dated.
You lying bitch.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, we watch our reviews back, and obviously they are edited, not like massively. But if I thought I'd said something,
Yeah,
which was
generally speaking, what we put out like is we're happy with it going out.
what gets me is like I feel like we really come from a place of being respectful.
Yes.
Respectful of cultures, respectful of these artists.
Music
not-
is subjective. You're allowed to interpret it your own way. You're allowed to have your own opinions on it because it's art.
And
unless
do
the
you know what,
artist
though?
is telling you how to view it and what their intentions are.
Made a comment about, was it Alessandra last year in Eurovision, about her hitting a bum note, and someone sent us this scathing thing. They were just like, the way that you two fucking sing, and you've got the nerve to say,
Oh, yes.
you've got the nerve to critique someone
I think
else.
I replied saying like, feel free
To eat.
to give us the same level of criticism the day I'm on a Eurovision stage.
There's criteria you have to judge them on. Go on.
This is away from Eurovision now.
Okay.
That's the Eurovision
Okay.
stuff I'm done.
Okay.
This is on our most recent faves. This is the Kate Middleton's expert Photoshop skills.
Oh,
Most
that was like
recent
2
faves.
days ago. Oh,
This
no, it
is
wasn't.
John Constable 8512.
Hello, John.
Hello, everyone.
No, full stop. Bad.
God.
Full stop. What happened to the blue-haired person? Why so fat?
Which of us have blue hair?
Me.
Wait. What's going on? Kate Middleton video, you have blue hair.
Now,
Oh, that green. Is it green? No.
it's teal. Now, I will
Alright,
say,
G-Lux.
I had a high neck, like a roll neck, and like a bob. So I didn't have much of a neck in that outfit. But I wasn't fat. Come on. And even if I was, are you okay? You don't
I'm
just go saying
so-
that to people.
Oh, look at her hair.
I'm really confused about this comment because
You don't just say that to people.
but if they I'm so confused about this. Okay, but that is insinuating that they have watched our channel for long enough
and had a basis for
to
comparison.
suggest there was comparatively that you've gained weight, but then they don't know your name. But if that's not the case, she's sitting next to me, but you're saying that she's fat. I just have so many questions about it. I'd like to know exactly what the
Soup of the day is.
She's a grade A heifer, but I mean, where do you start and end? If you were to be upset about one of these comments, you'd be upset about all of them. So it's best to just
Get to Del Taco.
It's
not.
just kind of outrageous. Like, fancy writing that on a video. I could never. I don't know. This is on baking cookies without a recipe.
Oh,
This is a
yes,
while ago.
that was a long time ago, wasn't it?
Sunspot 347. Ugh, that stupid pentagram. It repels more than 50% of your potential audience.
There's always got to be a religious comment, hasn't there?
I've replied to this.
It repels 50%.
50% of your potential audience. I said
We don't want them
LMAO,
then.
so it's working then.
Yeah, don't want them there. What are you talking about? You think religious people are coming here and the pentagram is what's going to turn them away? You out of your fucking tree. Oh, people don't use their heads, do they? No, but turn it on, turn it on.
Turn this on.
Turn it on!
I think this might be the last one, you know.
Oh, go on then.
So this was on the Taskmaster video.
Oh, that was a state. Yeah, go on.
Oh, this is also a username that I recognise.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Oh, this was the one that said, I'm a know-it-all and that you carry the channel. It's the same person. I didn't even realise.
Have they slagged you again?
Yeah.
Oh.
This is Neon Unicorn 4321 again.
Okay.
Nova's wasn't in the cup, it was resting on the cup's edges because it was taped long ways. Nova ruins a fun game every time with her whiny need to win, rolling the eyes.
I think, if anything, it's quite apparent. And now listen, I love that clearly I'm your favourite. But if it's not apparent to you at this point that I have an almost unnerving need to win everything, like, let's be honest, if there's going to be someone who's like annoyingly competitive, it's me. I don't think Nova gives a fat fuck. So that is just off base to consider. Do you have a whiny need to win?
A whiny need to win.
Whiny, for sure, yeah. Whinge.
Also, like, consider this my, like, formal response to all of your comments about how you love Olympia and you don't like me for whatever reason. This is my formal, deadpan serious response, and I think you could probably co-sign this.
Oh, well, say it first and I'll let you know.
Fuck off. Goodbye. Unsubscribe. Go do something else.
It's very
Do
peculiar.
not care. Do not care, darling.
That, I don't know, comments like that, and there's been some in the past where it's almost like they expect me to side with them. I'm going to be like, actually, yes, you're right.
Like,
she's a whingy asshole bastard.
You're an unwilling participant.
Yeah, I think you're spot on, actually. Thank you. That makes me feel really, really good that you're insulting her. It's just, the whole bottom underlined thing about all these comments is that I just think that people are stupid.
We obviously have a certain dynamic. There's like certain roles almost that we fill in these kinds of videos. And it all goes towards making it entertaining. Like the fact that I'm going to like be shit, but then come up with excuses as to why, other than the fact that I'm probably just not able to do it. And you're going to be like really competitive, and Charles is going to be you. Like it all comes together to make
one big pile of shit.
Entertaining video. I'd like to think it's just not that deep. It's not that deep.
It's not that deep. I don't even know what that challenge was. We had to get a ball in a cup.
It was.
No, it was a potato in a cup.
And I was taking umbrage because you did change the rules like last minute.
Is that what that was about?
Yeah, and I was trying to bring up that like you changed the rules and maybe I would have had more titles. I can't remember exactly what it was.
I
was just bringing that up.
That's that. I don't know. I hope it didn't affect you in the way that you felt compelled to leave a comment. But honestly, we were trying to put a potato in a cup. Like, who gives a flying fuck, darling? Neon rain unicorn one, is that?
It's obviously something on their minds though, because that was one of two comments that I accidentally picked up. Didn't even realise it was the same person.
Well, stop whinging then, first of all.
I'm sorry, mate.
Thank you for coming for Mean Comments Hour. This has been lovely and delicious.
I hope this has made you laugh as much as it makes us laugh.
I don't know.
What was your favourite one? I think
Fat Stanky.
That was the best one.
What was it? You're fat,
bloated, stanky,
worse for wear.
That was
Love
the best one.
That's going to go into our bio.
And that we need a month of
farting
juice cleansing.
I think that what these videos are really great for, if we can sort of, I don't know, have any nice silver lining to the whole thing, is that if you ever receive hate on the internet, which you're probably going to if you type anything out onto the internet, because people
or just venture onto Twitter whatsoever.
People just
now,
want
Elon
to,
Musk
don't they? Is that this is a very attainable kind of attitude.
Mm-hmm.
Just block it out. You don't know who that person is. They could be a child. They're probably a moron. It does not matter. They don't get us where we live. We're gonna go have fucking takeout in a minute, aren't we?
I'm so excited for that.
Yeah, what are you gonna get?
I don't know.
There's
a world of possibility.
Tease
Once upon a time, these comments would have really got to me. When I was a kid, when I was a teenager, I was on a forum. If anyone said anything mean to me, I thought about it for weeks and weeks, and it really got to me.
When we kind of really first started out, the first couple of years, where you really read every single comment because you don't get many.
Because there aren't that many. You're busted, you look dreadful,
yeah,
you're
that is a bit like, it can be a bit disheartening.
Yes, it can, but once you realise that people are doing it to make themselves feel better, don't give them the power. Just don't give it to her. They can suck a fuck.
You have no power over me.
I thought you were gonna do, you have email.
You have email.
Similar.
Welcome
vibes.
to AOL.
That wasn't bad. Are you cooking up a Joanna Lumley parody that people can say is terrible?
That's the only lines I could do.
You're going to do a Joanna Lumley parody and I'm going to be the first one to comment. Don't be so mean!
So it's how we interpret the text that helps define how the story is told.
Feces.
Look, if you fancy subscribing, maybe you're new here, maybe you got a bit of a laugh out of these fat, stanky, whatever it was, worse for wear.
Bloated, don't forget bloated.
Don't forget elderly.
Oh yeah, elderly piggy
drag
queens
on the internet. Elderly
piggy queens.
And you're a dirty elderly pig boy.
And you're a dirty pig boy.
You're a dirty elderly pig boy.
It's just the people that try to pit us against each other as well. It's like we're practically married. It's just...
Do you think we care? I mean, honestly. Can you imagine how flimsy we'd have to be that a single YouTube comment and I'd be like,
Make
oh
us
yeah,
reassess our entire relationship.
I'm moving out.
We'd like to invite you to no longer live with us.
Okay, how do we wrap this up? Because I am hungry and I'd like to order food.
Yeah. Oh,
so
and
we've got
subscribe.
There's also Patreon. There's a Patreon. Yeah.
Yep. Oh, and there's exclusive stuff over there. Come and join us for quiz night, for
There's
game
a podcast.
night, the podcast,
You
the
can
Discord.
get early access to videos.
The address for that will be arriving on screen just now. You're fat, fat, fatty, fat.
What you gonna do with all that ass?
You're fat, fatty, fat, fat.
Do you remember that was? Oh, well, the clip would have come up.
Oh, okay.
Do you remember?
No, I don't remember.
When Valerie Cherish is wearing the cupcake.
Yeah.
She's having a dream because she can't.
Oh
eat
my
anything.
gosh! Yes.
She's on diet pills, and then Malin Akerman's like, "You're fat, fatty, fat."
You're fat, fatty, fat.
Oh, some of the
Who is co-hosting Eurovision this year?
She is. We can't make any more Eurovision commentary or videos ever again because we are pretentious, useless, lazy. Also, yeah, some of the patrons get birthday shout-outs, don't they, Nova?
Yep.
Including.
But not limited to.
For March 29th, Bryce.
What a lovely name, Bryce.
Happy birthday, Bryce.
Happy birthday, Bryce.
For the 31st, Easter Sunday, Jesus Christ.
So this could potentially be the second coming of Christ. This could be the Messiah.
And that is?
Mitchell. Go on, do it.
No, I can't.
Mitchell caught me shagging Jason.
Kerry.
Jason caught me shagging Mitchell. Oh my god. He's on the nails for the wedding. Oh my god. It's on nails for the wedding. Nails for the wedding. Going wedding. Oh my god, I love a wedding. Do you want to come through and get you started then? We'll do some nails for the wedding.
Well done.
Oh, and also...
Very, throaty.
Yeah.
Well done.
Well, you can do it
Not
as well.
eating
Who
all the
you should be...
vitamins.
Who do you want to be?
Not having all the vitamins.
You could be Kerry's sister. What would her name be? Michaela.
Oh, that's a good one.
Michaela. And Kerry.
Kayla.
Then brand new nails are from the back of my Vauxhall Corsa. Come in, I'll make you a coffee in the back of my car. For April 4th, Swamp Slut. Happy birthday.
Excellent name.
Swamp Slut.
Happy birthday, Swamp Slut. For April 5th, we have Max's birthday. Happy birthday, Max.
Happy birthday.
And then on April 7th, we have 2 birthdays. So happy birthday to Sam.
Sam Bailey.
And Joseph.
Joseph Jacob's favorite song.
Happy birthday.
Sam and Joseph, Jesus' parents. That was Mary and Joseph.
You tit.
There's also a Twitch for Kate. Yeah, there is. Yes, that's excellent work. We're going to go now and probably have... Well, I'm going to go get a tissue and hope and pray that my runny nose is not visible on camera.
That was like something really noticeable when we first upgraded to 4K, wasn't it? It was like, oh, sweat.
Hang on, wait, listen to this.
Oh!
Oh my god, I'm seeing stars. The colours are swirling! The room is getting hotter! And a bloated stank to our brand new patrons Sleazy Jet, Taryn Bentz, Emily Antonson, Kazi, Retro Mojito, and Luca.
Do you know how many people commented on that saying, I believe that was Linda McCartney?
Why did everyone comment on our references video telling us what the references were? Join the Patron, we'll do a shot of Patron.